Well, yeah, because on mine, it's like, I think there's an actual, yeah, there's a live button.
Yeah, the updated from this century version of Facebook. I need like sugar or something in my system. You do these tastings every day on an empty stomach because it's right around dinner time.
Right.
So by the time I'm done, I'm halfway to drunk.
Of course you are.
But it does take the edge off the day that happened already, so.
All right, I'm gonna go live on my Facebook page.
On Facebook or Insta?
I'm gonna go live on Facebook, and it's starting right now.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I've been doing this on Instagram, and I just figured I'd start on Facebook, and let's see what happens. My friend Rich over there is gonna try some bourbons. You wanna give the cliff notes like you did yesterday of the whiskey bourbon challenge to
Yeah.
all my friends,
So what
all
we
of
got
my
going on
friends.
here is,
besides you.
if I have a mouthful of M&Ms.
So you guys can see I'm kind of filming him. He's gonna go live on the Wachusett Wine and Spirits Facebook page.
So yeah, what we've done is, or what I've done, is since we all missed March Madness and we all missed filling out tournament brackets and there's no sporting events to watch, nothing to keep us occupied, I created a bourbon bracket. I picked 16 bourbons under the price point of $35, all of which I love, all of which I've tried before. But seeing what happens when you taste them side by side, you're gonna pick one over the other. I found a website where I can print up my own tournament brackets. We try to make it interactive with our guests, our customers, and taste them side by side to find out what the best under $35 bourbon is in the store. Doesn't necessarily make it the best one per se, just means that it's the one that's tasted side by side that's gonna last it through.
My friend Betsy joined, if you want to say hello. Hi,
Hello, Betsy. Hopefully you like bourbon. If not, you should. You should at least try some.
Alright, you look good. The only thing is that the tequilas aren't, they're kind of cut off, so if you don't care about that, then you're fine.
We can put them. We only need those to cut up.
Yeah, I know, but then if you take those off, then it looks weird. It's just an empty shelf.
Are they too high?
It's just cutting off the top of it, so if you, like I said, if you don't really care about that. I mean, can I?
Could switch out racks.
No, hang on, let's see if I can, oh wait. Oh, that'll work.
This is the
Never
real
mind.
stuff. You got it?
Yep, put it back. Yeah, this is the behind the scenes.
This is the real stuff. Someday we're gonna be famous.
We are gonna be famous, I can't wait.
Hopefully.
We're all, hey, Amber's on too. Hi, lady.
Hey, Amber. Hope you like bourbon.
Amber made not this mask, but another mask I was wearing at the store today.
We have people who can make masks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I know, right?
Can we pick the material that we make them out of?
Is this for you, love?
No, that is for you.
Oh. Thank you.
It's a tasty beverage.
Is it a tasty beverage?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Okay, just
Probably not appropriate for a pre-bourbon tasting to M&Ms and green tea.
well, I'm not eating M&Ms. You're eating M&Ms. Hi, everybody.
But you're not tasting bourbon.
No, later maybe.
Mm-hmm. And by later, you mean as soon as we're done with the Facebook.
Right, exactly. Well, thank you for the tasty beverage. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Looking out for my people. I'm not like Amazon or Whole Foods. Oh, did I say that?
It's alright, they're not sponsors yet.
I don't want to be sponsored by them anyway.
We're the only sponsors right now.
Mm.
It's just us. This has turned into quite the thing, by the way, for anybody that's watching. It's awesome. I love it.
Yes.
Gets me out of the house for half an hour, and I can entertain Rich for half an hour. It's fun.
And I can drink for a half an hour, which takes the edge off the day. And the people, we have an over-under pool going as to how many people will come in without masks, who apparently live under rocks and have not heard about this corona thing that's going on.
What? There's something happening in the world? I don't
Yes,
understand.
so they're coming in without masks. Jeez. And then I have
And
to call them.
besides like the two huge signs outside that are
Yes.
like, please wear a mask when you come in,
Mhm.
they're like, oh, do I need something to cover my face?
Yes, apparently reading
Reading is an issue.
words. I don't know. This town learns how to spell cash word scratch tickets. All right, I think we're getting close. We're ready. I just keep
Okay.
forgetting with shit at this point.
I'm filming on mine, you're filming on your personal one, but we're not on the Wachusett one yet.
All right, so. I'll
But
get
it's
my
set
last-
up.
My last shit, no more swear words until we're done.
Yeah.
Wachusett,
Yeah, get it out now.
what is today's date?
Before you need to go live professionally, but.
Gone, huh? All right. Today's date is what, 7th?
All day.
Christ, like, it was just the 6th yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Time happens so fast. All right. Time check, 5:12.
Yeah, that's about right.
See if I can, maybe, go simultaneous on the Book of Faces.
I don't know, I feel like you need to have like a booster or something because of like where you are for the internet or something, cause it's like, what did you say, it was like a 10-minute delay or a 5-minute delay yesterday?
Yeah, it's been like that every time we've tried to do this. Like, I'm watching myself in the past, like some sort of weird Matrix, Bill and Ted's Great Adventure. Like I'm watching me, what I did 10 minutes ago. If I could just reverse that,
Right.
see what I'm gonna do in 10 minutes, this would be awesome. Alright, M&M wrappers are out of shot.
Yeah, bring those up,
Ta.
cause those are the winners from yesterday.
Yep. You ready to go there, Director?
We're good. You let me know when you're good and I'll hit start.
Fire away.
Alright.
Let's do this. Good afternoon. This is the Spirits Guide coming to you live from Wachusett Wine and Spirits in West Boylston on what I believe is Thursday, May 7th. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the days kind of blur together sometimes. We forget what day it is. But the sun is out, and that's awesome. So that means we must be getting closer to summer. Let's start out by thanking you guys for being here, spending a little time with me every day. Again, I'm loving connecting with you guys. This is pretty cool. We are doing the last two matchups from the Elite 8 of our Bourbon Bracket Challenge today to determine the final two members of the Final Four. Evan Williams, Bottled in Bond, and Maker's Mark are already into that Final Four. The Final Four will be tasted off next Tuesday. Some things to start out with. Again, we are in day 2 of required masks. You must be wearing a mask if you want to enter the store. There are no exceptions, unfortunately. It just sort of is the way things are right now in our times. If you don't have access to a mask, if you don't feel comfortable wearing a mask, if you can't wear a mask, we get it. What you need to do, though, is utilize our curbside pickup service. Even if you walk up, you can walk up, call us from outside, we'll bring the product out to you. We just can't have you in the store without a mask. That is the rules now, it is the law now. The way curbside pickup works, won't bore you guys with all the details, you've heard it all before. But to call out here in West Boylston, 508-835-3131, to call our Worcester store for curbside pickup, 508-752-0661. Give us a call, we'll put your order together. The turnaround time is about 15 minutes. I am hearing stories of stores that are 3 days to get your order. I'm hearing stories of stores that are shutting down curbside pickup at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That is not us. We are running curbside pickup from the time we open till the minute we close. Again, your turnaround time is about 15 minutes until your order is ready. I have people here who just answer phones and put together orders to make sure that this process goes super fast. We are processing credit card orders. When you get here, we're not taking credit card information over the phone. Again, it's a security measure that we feel just protects you and protects us and all your personal information. Yeah, we're still going here as a store. We're still bringing in new product, fresh product. Today, we got a fresh batch of Greater Good beer from Worcester, Greylock EMV. We haven't seen these in a while. I don't know how long they'll last. So if you want some, come down and grab it. Available for curbside pickup. New seltzers from our friends at Wachusett. These are their lemonade seltzers, so they're called country hard seltzers. And they come in, what do we got for flavors? We have a lime and lemon, a strawberry lemon, a berry lemon, and a strawberry lemon. Was that raspberry lemon? Yeah, so those are lemonade seltzers. Just came in today, haven't tried them yet. I'm gonna try them tonight, let you guys know how they are tomorrow. When you're utilizing that curbside service, remember, we have all kinds of deals going on. We have that curbside wine special, 25% off a case. Let us put together 12 bottles of wine for you. You're gonna get 25% off instead of the usual 20. That's saving an extra 5%. If you only want 6 bottles, we can put together 6 bottles for you, and you're gonna get 20% off instead of 15%. Again, how do you save an extra 5%? Just stay in your car, let us do the shopping for you. Now, we still have some Los Vascos in the house. These are gonna be 30% off a case. Los Vascos Cab, Los Vascos Chardonnay, made by the Rothschild family. Fantastic, fantastic wines. Great wines at their full price. But now we're gonna be offering them 30% off. That brings it down to $84 a case. So you can do a case of Cab or a case of Chard, mix them up, however you wanna do it. Los Vascos Cab is a steal at $84 a case. Also, Cleveland whiskey. Order a bottle of Cleveland bourbon for curbside pickup. I'm going to give you a box of these smoker bricks. They smell like whiskey. They add a great flavor to your smoker. Absolutely fantastic. These will come free with purchase of Cleveland bourbon for curbside pickup. Plenty of hand sanitizer in stock. Again, this goes with me everywhere. This just came in. It's a hand sanitizer from the Midwest. It's a little thin, so what we recommend is using this to refill. If you have a bottle, if you were lucky enough to get one of these with the spray top, this makes a great sort of refill for that as well. I don't think if I got anything else to cover before we get into tasting some whiskey here. Yeah, let's see how the internet is working out here in Wachusett Wine Spirits is live now. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. We're here. I'm watching me talk, so I must be 10 minutes behind myself. Okay. Fantastic. All right, so let's get into our bourbon bracket challenge. These two matchups, again, these are for the last 2 spots in our final 4. First tasting will be Buffalo Trace being tasted against Old Forester 100 proof. Little history on these, both what we refer to as heritage brands. These have been around for a long time. Buffalo Trace comes from the Buffalo Trace Distillery, which may be the coolest whiskey spot on earth. I've been there. It is Disneyland for a whiskey geek, no doubt. At Buffalo Trace, they make George T. Stagg, they make Blanton's, they make Weller, they make Eagle Rare, they make E.H. Taylor. In fact, at some point, E.H. Taylor ran the distillery. Colonel Albert Blanton ran the distillery. George T. Stagg was there. These were all real people that are part of this history. That distillery is owned by Sazerac, who owns Sazerac Rye, which is also made there, and they own a bunch of other brands. Buffalo Trace is kind of the gold standard. This is also where Pappy Van Winkle and all those unicorn balls come out of. Old Forester, I think I mentioned it last time we tasted it. One of the oldest corporations in America. One of the longest family-run businesses in America. They are the only distillery to produce whiskey prior to, during, and post-prohibition continuously under the same ownership group. I have been there as well. They are right in downtown Kentucky, downtown Louisville, right on Whiskey Row. Absolutely fantastic place to visit if you ever get down there. So I think yesterday I started on my right. Today I'm going to start on my left. Let's see what we got here. Big caramel, oak notes on that. Pretty bold on the nose. Let's take a taste. Now you guys probably can't see that from up there, but you can see the whiskey just coating the glass on the way down. Looks like legs on a glass of wine. Super, super viscous. Big, big spice notes to that. Round. That brings the heat. So if you like a little fire, a little bit of bite to your whiskey, whatever that is a winner. Take a break. A little water rinse there. And sometimes that little sip of water at the end changes the flavors and finish on there. With that sip of water, I'm getting a ton of caramel on the back end there. Let's take another sip to make sure that the palate is clean before we go into the second one. A lot of sour cherry notes on the nose of that. Big, big fruity bourbon. Sour cherry, spice. That is fantastic. It's almost a no-brainer. It's tight. I like the spice notes in that. I like the fruit notes on that. What I'm feeling today is I'm feeling the fruit notes. I'm going to go with that as the winner. We'll find out what that is in a moment. It's great. If you guys are out there, have any questions, any comments, please fire away. I want to keep things interactive as well. It's weird because I can hear myself talking in my ear. And I know I just said that. Going right to left again. Should probably update you on what we're tasting here. So what we got here, 1792 small batch. It's made in a distillery called Barton's. This is actually also owned by Sazerac, which is the same parent company that owns Buffalo Trace. At one point it was named Ridgemont, 1792, Ridgeford, 1972. We're tasting this against Old Grandad. This was a brand that was started by the Hayden family. Named Old Grandad after Mr. Hayden's grandfather, who was Basil Hayden. This is now owned by Jim Beam, who also puts out a product called Basil Hayden. Basil Hayden is the Old Grandad in Old Grandad. This is bottled in bond. We talked about bottled in bond yesterday when we talked about Evan Williams. Again, that means it's been aged at least 4 years in a government supervised warehouse, made by one distiller, one distilling season, bottled at exactly 100 proof. It's the purest form of whiskey to me as well. Let's see what we got here. Big perfumey kind of nose. A lot going on there, sort of banana, coconut, nutty, woody. A lot of vanilla, creamy, rich, spicy. That is fantastic. All right. Yeah, need 2 sips. that finish just lingers. Sample number 2. Almost like the first matchup, I got one that's big spice notes in the nose, and one that's got big fruit notes. This is more tropical fruits than some of the cherry notes I was getting on that one. This is a softer, lighter whiskey. Super easy sipper. They're both fantastic, but again, it sort of comes down to which one do you like more. And I'm feeling more body on this one. This is soft and light and easy to drink. I would recommend this, whichever one it is, for anybody who's looking to get into drinking bourbon, because this is super easy to drink. I love it, but I'm going for the body on this one. So let's do the reveal and see what our winners are. The first matchup is the glass with no sticker. That one has the sticker. What that means is Old Forester, and what may be a surprising upset to a lot of people, outdoes Buffalo Trace. Very interesting. The second one, also no sticker. Sticker. And that means Old Grandad Bottled in Bond takes out 1792. Very, very interesting. Fill this in right here so that we can see what our final 4 matchups are gonna be. So we come back on Tuesday, and I'll be checking with you before then. There's some other things we'll talk about tomorrow in a second. But when we come back next Tuesday, we're going to be tasting Old Forester up against Evan Williams Bottled in Bond, and then we'll be tasting Old Grandad Bottled in Bond up against Maker's Mark. Interesting stories within a story. These are both owned by Jim Beam. We have a Bottled in Bond going against a wheated, and a Bottled in Bond going against a rye flavored bourbon. So some interesting sort of storylines within the story there. It's fantastic. Sometimes my job is good. I'm going to wrap it up in a second here. I will be checking back in with you guys tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys a couple of simple 1 liquor highball cocktails that you guys can make for the weekend. As it's getting nicer out, we're looking for different cocktail ideas. So we're going to be talking about Pimm's, which is a favorite of mine. I've got a bunch of that coming in tomorrow. We're going to make a Pimm's cup and then a couple other cocktails. And then on Saturday, I'll be doing some classic cocktails with you guys again on Saturday afternoon. I'll probably take Sunday off, Monday off, and then be back on Tuesday to do the final 4. So again, to wrap it up, our protocols here. One more time, we are now in the state where we have to wear masks. If you don't want to wear a mask, if you can't wear a mask, utilize curbside pickup. The number's here. Again, 508-835-3131. Worcester, 508-752-0661. When you are in the store, be patient with people. Allow each other some space. There's no need to be crowding each other while we're shopping. Let people shop and kind of do their business before we reach in and grab what we need. We're still, even though we're wearing masks, we're still coughing into our shirts, into our sleeves. We're still keeping our hands away from the face, which is what masks are supposed to do, is to keep you from touching your face. We're still offering complimentary sprays of hand sanitizer at the register after your transaction. Obviously, all our people here are wearing masks. We are still sanitizing door handles, shopping cart handles, the ice machine handles, the handles on the baskets. We're keeping everything neat and clean. And we're constantly working on ways to make things safer, more efficient, faster, easier ways to get you guys in and out, while at the same time we're still working on bringing in new, fresh, and